Hello? Anybody home? Oh, God. I'll wait until people come, if they come. Just kidding. Um, just uh, just hanging out. Finally stopped snowing today. It's about time. Snowed all since Sunday. We got a good 10 inches, 12, almost 12. Good morning. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, I'd like to go to Cancun. I wish I could go. I just actually got my money back. Do you guys remember I booked a vacation, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. I booked a vacation for my family. It was supposed to be my Christmas present. Thank God I got the mother shit. We were supposed to go May last year, and then COVID happened. The website that I booked the vacation on just shut down. Like shut down. You couldn't get through to them, you couldn't speak to them. I sat here for a year, a fucking whole entire year, trying to get my money back. And I just literally, I go in my bank account the other day and I was like, whoa, where'd all this money come from? So yeah, I finally just got it back. Good morning, everybody. Carol, Dawn Marie, Jennifer, Hummingbird, Carol, more than enough. So yeah, I just got it back the other day. It was a nice surprise though to go in my bank account and see all that money. I was like, oh shit, girl. Like that's nice. I thought I was seeing things. I had to do like a little double take. I was like, what? What? Huh? So yeah, I got my money, honey. I got my flight money back because American Airlines or whatever it was. I don't remember what flight, whatever I was taking to Mexico. I'm so pissed about it still, but what are you gonna do? You know what? There's people struggling way worse, and maybe it just wasn't meant to be. So we'll have to wait for another time to do that. I'm not booking another vacation anytime soon. I know there's people traveling. I'm just not gonna be one of them. We had over 13 inches yesterday, today. Getting more gutters are all backed up with ice dams. Oh man, Val. Yeah, Val, we got hammered. Hey, sweet Melissa. We got hammered. Like it was snowing all pretty much, I think, since Sunday night. So we got a good, I don't know, I want to say like 12 inches, but they have all different measurements. But we needed it. We needed it. We haven't had a good solid ass snowstorm in a really long time. So um I think it was a much needed thing. I woke up this morning. I'm like, I don't know if Jesse's going to school. Like, what the hell's going on? They didn't plow our streets like really well. I mean, they were still bad up until yesterday, last night. So finally, at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I hear the fucking plows. I'm like, this is a great time for you guys to come. 4 a.m. They don't plow. I don't know. When I was younger and I lived in a different town. So on Long Island, it's kind of weird because we have our towns. Like I grew up in the town of Ronkonkoma, right? But it was in the town of Islip. So that's the town that controls your, all that shit, the garbage, the snow plows and all that shit. Actually, it's still snowing right now. Just lightly. Hey, Leo wife, I wrote back to you this morning, girl. So yeah, we were so they're the ones who control. So I live in a different town now. Um, and then I don't even know what the hell you call it because it's like the town I live in or the city I guess I live in, but it's not a city. And then and then I live in the town of Brookhaven, it's called, and they suck. They just suck. They do. They don't fucking plow as good. It's just terrible. So, all right, I made this live, as you guys can see. It says I'll be over here if you need me. Because in light of all the bullshit that's going on with with this whole thing with these receipts, I see my name popping up in chats, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's think?" And I don't know why my opinion even really matters on it. I think I've kind of shared it with you guys, but I just decidedly just want to kind of stay far away from this whole situation for a reason. Well, several reasons. Schenectady. That's always like the funniest fucking name to me. Schenectady. I just, you know, I'm like looking at the whole situation, okay? And I'll give you guys my honest opinion. I don't have a solid opinion of where I stand. Really, I look at the whole situation, okay? And does Diane look incredibly guilty? Yes. Like there's no question. And I got to be honest. I'm like, Diane, what the fuck are you doing, girl? What are you doing, Diane? But do I feel comfortable 100% calling her a scammer? No, I don't. I need to see people talk about proof. They're like, "Oh, you need to prove things." Well, I agree. You do need to prove things, but you also need to prove if somebody's guilty too. And right now, circumstantially, yes, Diane looks extremely guilty, but there's not 100% proof out there. I'm not comfortable saying whether she is or isn't a scammer. I'm just not. And I'm not going to do that. I've made so many mistakes on this platform, like friend wise, following wise. I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm not just blindly jumping into things and following things because other people are. And I'm especially not joining a fucking crusade spearheaded by the shadiest, nastiest bitches in this community. That's one thing I will never fucking do. I will always stick true to my word. When I say somebody's a shady piece of shit, I'm going to stand by that and I'm not going to fucking have anything to do with them. So I don't care. I don't care if it helps me get views. I don't care if it helps, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't need views that bad. I don't need followers that bad. I don't need money that bad. I don't need anything that bad. I'm always going to stand true to myself and my beliefs and my gut instincts. And, I don't care if I have to stand alone. I will. I'm not joining a crusade that's not even my crusade. You know what I'm saying? It's not my problem. I hate to say that and be like that cuz God forbid if people are being scammed, that sucks and it's a horrible thing, but it's not my fucking problem. I don't have a dog in this fight, and when I say that, I really mean it. And so there's no reason for me to be involved in it. There's no reason whatsoever for me to be involved in it at all. At all. I have no dog in this fight. Do I like the things that Diane does on her channel? No. That's why I left. I left for a reason, when I walked away. Um, I sound like Jules. I fucking walked away from that bitch. But you guys know what I'm saying. When I left her channel, I left it for a reason. When I told her to take my wrench, I did it for a reason. I was not okay with the shit that she was doing on her channel at that time. I didn't like the constant dragging, the constant bullshit, the constant harassment almost of people. So I walked away. I told her to take my fucking wrench, and that was it. It was more of a problem with Diane and then some of the other mods, and since that point in time, I've made peace with people. And when I make peace with people, I I do it, and I do it for a reason. And I don't want to I don't know. I don't think it's fair to mm, turn around and start fighting people. This isn't my battle. You know what I'm saying? It's not my battle. And I'm not putting the people that follow me in that position. I look how much fighting has gone on in the last year alone. Um, when you get into like peace mode, where you're not having a million fucking trolls coming in your chat every time you go live, you're not feeling like you're constantly going to be attacked and you don't know which way the shit's coming from, because I felt like that for a really long time. I felt like, what's going to happen? Like, what's going to happen to me next? Who's going to send something to my house? Who's going to send authorities to my house? What's going to happen? When am I going to be doxxed again? And I'm constantly on my fucking tippy toes, worrying about everything. I don't like living like that. I just don't. So living these last couple of weeks, months, whatever, where things have just been quiet and peaceful for me, I fucking enjoy that. I enjoy the peace. I enjoy the quiet. I don't need 300 people, in here for a shit show. And then I have to live with the fucking stress of that, because you do have to live with the stress of it. There's going to be stress when you got people following you. I just get very concerned around here how fucking quickly people are to forgive and forget, like what other people have done here. No offense to Laura, but I was listening to her yesterday and she's doing these polls, right? And she's asking all these questions like, Diane, who's a bigger scammer, Diane or MGL? And I'm thinking, Laura, that's like asking, like, what shit is shittier, cat shit or dog shit? They're both shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that even matter? Why even ask those questions? Both are shitty. So why would we even matter? So we're gonna downplay somebody's shitty actions just because they're on your side or they agree with you about this. Like, I don't know. I can't do that. I just can't. I'm not doing it. Shit is shit to me. It doesn't matter what kind of shit it is. And the stealing money, from a stripper, that's not even the fucking problem in that whole situation. What she did was drag an innocent woman who now has a fucking thing on her record, mind you, that she has to have for the rest of her fucking life because of this person. So, and by the way, mods, just heads up, please don't block people. Just don't block anybody. Let people have a say. I want people to be able to come in here and talk. I don't want people to be blocked just because they say something that somebody doesn't like. As long as they're respectful, you guys know the deal. It's usually the same way I usually do this. Hey, Soldier Photos. Hey, Jules. That's just how I feel. Like, Carmina, could you please just be respectful? But that's how I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, like, I ain't jumping on no fucking hate train. And it is a hate train, whether people want to fucking admit it is or not. It is. It's a hate train. You don't get back at people by being an asshole. You get back at people by being better than them. You know what I'm saying? By being a better person. I just don't see the point. I don't see this whole thing ending good for anybody. I really don't. I don't see this ending good for anybody in this situation. I think it's going to get really fucking ugly. And that's why I personally just chose to step back and not be part of it, because I just don't want to. I don't want to be in the middle of this. It's already starting to get really, really ugly. And I stepped away from friendships because of this, because of the same exact reason that I don't want to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm going forwards. I'm not going backwards. I'm not going to be backwards. If everybody else wants to go on the crusade, that's fine. I get it. Like, I'm not going to invalidate what Laura's been through or what anybody's been through, for that matter. I'm not going to invalidate what people have been through, but everybody in this situation needs to take a deep fucking look inside their own selves and look at how they contributed to things, because we all contributed into things. We all contributed into it. Like, I'm listening to, last night, I was just kind of flipping back and forth through channels as people are texting me and sending me links and shit. And I'm flipping back and forth and I'm listening to certain people sit up on fucking panels and act like victims. They're acting like they're fucking victims. And I'm like, dude, here's the thing. Diane's platform is the biggest one, right? She has the biggest platform out of all of us. When Diane goes live on a regular night, she gets about 500 people in her chat. None of us get that. So to me, her platform is the biggest because she gets the most people in her chats. And so when you get dragged in a fucking chat like that, you're getting dragged in front of 500 people. So it does seem a lot worse. But that's not to downplay the dragging that we've done on our channels too. I've dragged people. Every single one of us has done it. People think, oh, I don't go live all that much. So, it doesn't count. But if you're in the comments talking shit and in live streams talking shit, it's the same thing. You're still talking shit nonetheless. So you got, certain people got themselves involved in this whole situation and then want to sit there and act like they're a fucking victim. Well, you're not a victim when you fucking go up on somebody's panel and accuse them of lying. That's not being a victim. Yet that's throwing yourself into the middle of something that had nothing to do with you to begin with for no fucking reason. So you're not a victim. And the victim mentality around here gets fucking old. It really does. It gets really, really fucking old. People walking around like they didn't do anything, like they didn't contribute to their own shit, because Diane's platforms were, bigger. And I'm not standing up for Diane and saying that she was right for doing that. But I'm just saying, why? Because her platform's bigger. So that means that it's worse. Then, that's on you. Maybe you shouldn't fuck with somebody with a bigger platform if you're worried about it. I mean, I don't know. We all played a role into this thing. And then it's like, okay, so we all fucking made peace. And I got to correct Laura again last night because Laura gave some incorrect facts. She said, and I looked to verify this. She said that we lost subscribers when we made peace. That's not true. We didn't lose subscribers. We actually, here's what happened. Okay. And this is just the ebbs and flow of being a creator on YouTube, especially in a community like this. One day you might say some shit that pisses people off. In fact, I had somebody write to me. I'm not going to say their name, but I had somebody write to me yesterday and they told me, I'm sorry, I've been going back and forth. There's been times where I've gone on your channel and there was just things being said that I didn't like. So I left and then I came back, and I get it because that's what a lot of people do. They leave and they come back. That's just the ebbs and flow of YouTube. People might not agree with every single thing that you say all the time. My channel fluctuates 10 subscribers weekly. So I look at our numbers because I was like, all right, is that true? Well, here's what happened. When me, Laura, and Tiffany fell out with each other, naturally, as will happen with any time you fall out with somebody on here, you're going to lose subscribers. But then I noticed that there was a gain too at the same time. So whoever I lost, whoever went with her, I gained back in other people that hated her, right? That came back to my channel because they were like, oh, thank God she's gone. I couldn't stand her fucking voice. So I gained people. I pretty much stayed the same for the last, I don't know, what was that in August, September? So August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. For the last 5 months, I stayed pretty much at the same, just fluctuating 10 people here and there. And you guys, anybody could look this up. Just go on Social Blade and anybody could look this up. Laura's was a little bit different, but she gained and then she lost and then she gained and then she lost. Maybe in higher amounts, but nevertheless, I don't think that we lost just because we made peace with people. I actually think we gained at first. And then, shit happened. There was a couple of fights in between, and then we lost people. And unfortunately, when you're friends with somebody, you get attached to whatever they think and do. That's another problem on here because I don't always agree with everything that she says and does. And likewise to her, she doesn't always agree with what I say and do. So she might not agree with certain things, but for some reason, just because we're friends, people lump us together and they're like, oh, well, then Mega Mobster must support that. So let me unsubscribe from her channel too. You gain your sanity by stepping away from chaos. Well, exactly. I was staying away from the chaos. I was fucking watching from afar, not participating in it this weekend. And I seen a lot of things. I'm not looking to get into a fight with people again. I'm not looking to go backwards. I like to move forwards with my life. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to start fighting with people again. That doesn't mean I'm on a side. Golightly's battle cry. I work hard. Give me a break. She don't fucking do shit. She doesn't do shit. Okay. She's full of shit. The woman. You can't be working that hard if you're sitting on fucking YouTube all day. What a joke. But I'm just like, I'm sitting back watching this whole thing and I'm like, this is a mess. This is a fucking mess. Okay. There's no way in hell I'm ever going to direct my subscribers into a dangerous direction. I'm never going to be like, hey, go hang out with this person just because they agree with me. It's not happening. Just because they agree with me about something, or just because we both hate this person in common. Because I have to be honest with you, all these people that are fighting this so hard, I don't think that any of them give a shit about the kids from St. Jude. I don't think any of them give a shit about the subscribers here that might have gotten ripped off. This is very obviously a revenge thing for a lot of people, and a competition in a sense. And I don't want to be part of that shit. I just don't. I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm just staying over here in my own lane. I'm not on a side. I don't have a side. Okay. I don't even know how I feel fully. I don't even have a solid opinion of how I feel. Do I feel like Diane looks incredibly guilty? Yeah, she looks really fucking guilty right now. If people are going to unsubscribe, me because of this, well, then it is what it is. I don't need to chase anybody. If you leave my channel, bye. Bye. Have a nice day. I don't need to chase you. I'm not going to chase people down. If you left, I look at it like this. You left for a reason, and that reason is whatever it is, and you need to stick with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to chase down people just because they left my channel. It's stupid. Stupid. We shouldn't be bullied into speaking up if we want to just sit back and watch. That should be all right. Exactly. Team Sigma. I don't do fake. I've only seen some really shady shit going on. That's the whole thing. I'm not joining any type of fucking hate train or hate cloud or anything like that. I look at it like this. The truth will reveal itself eventually. Eventually, everybody's going to understand what's going on. Does it look bad? Yeah, it looks pretty bad right now. But at the same time, I've known Diane for 3 years, and I'm trying to be fair to her too. And I'm like, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of who I am. But I'm like, Diane might have done some shit to me that I wasn't happy about. But would Diane really be fighting this hard to, save her reputation? I don't know. I mean, she's not a dumb woman. She's not. Did she do herself any favors last night? No. Diane, humble yourself, girl. Humble yourself. Stop pointing the finger at other people. That's the whole problem that these people are having with you, is the constant pointing of the fingers. You're shaming people for not believing you right now, Diane. I mean, not to be an asshole, but you kind of have to understand why people aren't believing you. If that was me, I would handle, well, first of all, if it was me, I would have shown the receipts already, just to be honest. But if it wasn't me, if it was me and I didn't have the receipts, let's just say, okay, I would try to tell my subscribers who left, who are questioning me, listen, I understand that things look weird right now, that they might not look right, but, I promise you guys that I could prove it to you. I promise that I'm going to prove it to you. Instead of pointing the finger and saying, shame on you for leaving me, you're not making yourself look good by doing that. You can't point the finger and be like, sorry, you're leaving me. You're an asshole for leaving me. I mean, people have left me too and made horrible choices with the people that they follow. But I'm not going to sit there and shame them about it. In my opinion, it's horrible, but in other people's opinion, it might not be. Hey, Jem, she's truly outrageous. So, like, some creators don't think about their subs. It's not very fair to pretend you're friends with people and have your subs like them and then turn on a dime on them. Pugwashing, I'm pinning that comment because I agree. I was very hesitant about making peace. I really was. I'm not going to lie. I said this the other night. I was very hesitant about it, okay? But then when I really sat down and I saw that the subscribers were happy, the people were happy. They felt like they could go where they want. They felt like they could talk to people that they weren't talking to. Unfortunately, it's like a custody fight, right? When you get in a fight with or people get divorced, they fight over the kids. You guys are like the kids in the custody fight sometimes between creators. And it's like, I'm also a subscriber. So I also try to look at things from a subscriber's point of view. And I feel caught in between, like right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel caught in between because every time people fight, it's like, wait a second, we were all just getting along. Everybody was being cool. Now we got to fight again? Some people don't want to do that. They just don't. And I don't blame them. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to fight other people's fucking battles. No, people do agree with you, Pug Washington, because I got plenty of emails this weekend of people saying that, you know, they're like, thanks for not getting involved in this. Thank you for not being involved. And I mean, I just don't see this ending well for the people involved because it's getting really ugly and it's just not going to end well for somebody, for somebody, whether it's Diane, whether it's something else. I don't know. What kills me now is MJL wants money back from the GoFundMe. What? Hold on a second. Bye, Nana. Money back from the GoFundMe for when Gretchen the Great. Why does she want that money back? I don't understand. Hey, bitch, how about this, fucking Marissa? You're asking everybody else for money back? Give me my fucking money back since you have so much to say about it. How about that? You said I spent $650? I'll take it back, bitch. You want your money back? How about that? Give me my fucking money back. What do you mean, not end well? Because, all right, Motley, this is what I mean, okay? First off, there's people who have hated each other for years, months, okay, whatever, that have fought, that are now pairing up and talking and getting along with one another. Not really, but, you know, kind of having each other's backs because they got this revenge towards Diane in common, right? They all, you know, they want to see Diane go down. You know, I don't want to see anybody on here fail. I don't understand that, man. I really don't. I don't want to see people fail on here. I don't cheer for people to fail. I just don't. But what do you call it? You know, I just don't see it ending well, Motley. I just look at the people, look at the players involved. Look at the past history that these people have. I just don't see it ending well. I just see that there's going to be a lot of fucking hurt and a lot of bad feelings. And part of the reason that I backed away from certain people that I was friends with was because they've never had people go real life on them. They've never had fucking weird shit mailed to their house. They've never gone through this shit, okay? Having their fucking, you know, pictures put on the dirty and all this bullshit. So I already had enough shit happen to me. I don't need more shit to happen to me. It's not Diane I'm scared of, and it's not even, you know, her people that I'm scared of. It's that motherfucker who's sitting in the background, who's bored and has nothing to lose. That's the person I'm fucking worried about. The person who's going to get mad for no reason and come after you just because they don't like you. Look at that girl, Christina. You know, fucking weirdo who was just, you know, got angry with me for whatever reason. God only knows. Shit. Hold on, I just tripped over a towel. You know, that's scary to me. That's scary. That's a motherfucker who does shit like that. And listen, I have my feelings and my beliefs about things that have happened to me in the last couple of months, the last couple of weeks, that I think certain people are responsible for. And I'm not fucking with those people. I don't want nothing to do with those people. I don't give a shit if their, you know, crusade is against Diane. I ain't joining in on it. I'm not fucking aligning myself with shitty people just because, you know, they want to get Diane. And Diane hurt my feelings a couple of times. I'm not worried about it. You know what that shows me? That shows me that those people are really bothered by what happened to them, because I don't let that shit bother me. Whatever. Diane took shit about me. You're giving her power when you're showing her how much it bothers. You guys just gave them so much power by showing them how much it bothers you, how hurt you are by it. Why the fuck do you care so much what Diane thinks about you? And then they're like, no, we don't care. Well, you clearly do. You clearly do. Because I don't give Diane that much power in my book. Not bumping elbows with trash. Me neither. Me neither, girl. You know, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm like jaded and I've put a wall up against certain people, but I just go by past actions. I was listening to that Sunflower girl, whatever her name is. And listen, she's a smart girl. She's very bright, articulate. She's young though, still. Okay. So, life experience wise, she's not going to be anywhere close to me. Okay. I'm 20 years older than this girl, 21 years older. Fuck my life. Not yet, though. Not yet. A couple more weeks. But I'm listening to her and she's like, well, you know, past experiences don't really matter. It's a straw man's argument. Not really, dude. Not really. Not around here. I know that there's people that I feel certain things. I've seen they've done shit to me. I'm not fucking gonna be cool with those people. You know, I don't have to be cool with those people, and I never will be cool with those people. Who has two thumbs? Who has two thumbs that won't be caught in MGLs? This gal. Exactly, soldier. You couldn't fucking pay me enough to go in there. Couldn't fucking pay me. You know why? Because it's not what she's done to me. I've watched her drag people I care about through the fucking mud. You know, not through the mud, exposing people's personal fucking information, their personal business, their stories. Like, no. I don't fucking need a piece of shit like that in my life. I don't want to be around somebody like that. I don't want to be surrounded by somebody like that. And just because she only stole $9 and somebody else stole $1,000, that don't make her any less shitty to me. Like I said, shit is shit, no matter what kind of shit it is. So I need to stay away from that. That's a person I'll never fucking align myself with. Ever. You'll never catch me on a panel because it's all a fucking act. This fucking martyr bullshit. It's an act. It's an act for views. Sunflower Bee is smart, but too young for here. I waved goodbye to interacting with her this morning. Why? What happened, Oaklancy? Oaklancy. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who fuck with me. There you go. I think I need to pin that. I think I need to pin that. You know, I don't do it. I just don't do it. I don't fuck with people who try to destroy my reputation. I don't fuck with people who try to fucking discredit me. I don't fuck with people who share my personal texts and don't even fucking say sorry about it. I ain't fucking with somebody like that. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't give a fuck if they're helping me sell something. I don't give a fuck. Nope. Sorry. Sorry. That's why I titled this, I'm gonna stay over here. Stay over here. People know you do something to me, it's over. Well, that's how I am too, John. You do some shady shit to me, that's it. I'm done, man. When you show me who you are, I fucking believe you. I fucking believe you. Crying episode. Oh yeah, I caught about 2 seconds of that, Sarah, and I bounced. I was like, oh fuck no, I'm not staying around for this bullshit, fake crying bullshit. And these fucking people believe it. And I'm like, how fucking dumb are you people? How many fake ass tears does this bitch have to cry until you people catch on? I can't even. I just can't. I left MGL for good the day she decided to run Me Too movement on my friend John. Yeah, run a Me Too movement on my friend John. She has held too many witch hunts. Yeah, she has. She has. You know, it's so funny because they're all like, how dare she? How dare Diane? Do you guys realize this whole New Orleans thing that she's upset about? Diane wasn't, and I'm going to stand by Diane on this because I was involved in this, okay? I have to stand by Diane on this one. And I'm going to have her back 1,000% on that one. Diane didn't do that to fucking embarrass her. Diane didn't do that to fuck with her in any way, shape, or form. the reason Diane got involved in that was because the girl who fucking got dragged through the mud for an entire year reached out to me and asked me if I could connect her with Diane. I put them together, and then it took off from there. It took off from there. Tiffany just wanted to fucking clear her name, and she had every right to do that after being dragged through the fucking mud for an entire fucking year. I think it was over a year, actually. Being made to look like a scammer, a fucking thief, a lowlife, and all of the above, when the girl did nothing wrong except fucking take a little trip to go see somebody that she admired on YouTube. She did nothing wrong. So that wasn't a witch hunt. Diane wasn't doing it to make somebody look bad. But unfortunately, the only way to prove it was to get those tapes. And you want to know what's funny? What are you so upset about? That's your fucking behavior. Why are you so upset about those tapes? That's your behavior. So the only person you should be mad at is yourself, because you made a fucking asshole out of yourself that night. You shouldn't be mad at Diane. You shouldn't be mad at me. You shouldn't be mad at anybody else except yourself, because you're the fucking fool that made yourself look like an asshole that night. And you're the asshole who drug a fucking innocent woman through the mud for an entire fucking year and did nothing to help vindicate her. That's on you, boo-boo. That ain't on fucking me, and it ain't on Diane. And I'll fucking have Diane's back 100% with that shit. You damn fucking Skippy. And mind you, she wanted her to get the tapes. Okay? Wanted the tapes to be gotten. Wanted it. So you can't sit around now and fucking cry like a victim that somebody got those tapes. You asked for it, bitch. And you got what you asked for. Thank you, sweet Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. Jesse's back at school. Thank God. No, he was home for 2 days. But thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. So her lives were empty. Now they are not. Obvious what's going on. Well, you guys got to look at that too. Okay. Diane, again, has the biggest platform in this community. So people are going to get jealous of that. Hands down. They're going to get jealous of that. And they're going to do what they can to knock out the competition. Because if it's a business, right? If you look at your channel like a business, well, then Diane's competition in your business, right? So you got to get Diane out of here. I get it. And to go after people that are supporting her, I don't feel comfortable with that either. I can't join in on that either, because those people, you guys have to look at it like this, okay? Some of those people that are supporting her right now have been friends with her for like 3 or 4 years now. They're just doing what any friend would do. Maybe in their heads, they can't reconcile the fact that, hey, you know what? Maybe this person that I thought was a certain way all this time might not be that way that I thought that they were. That's a really fucking hard thing for some people to handle. And I don't doubt that they're having questions about it too. I mean, and that's totally normal if they are having questions about it. But we shouldn't be shaming them for fucking wanting to fucking stand up for their friend, because we've all been there, dude. I've stood up for my friends. We've all done it. So why are we hating on people for standing up for their friends and calling them assholes? We've all been there. We've all been there. Oh, yeah, everybody's going to get tired of her shit again, Tatum. Everybody's going to get tired of her shit. The fucking bitch, she's an attention whore, okay? She saw an opportunity to jump back into this community that she left, thank God, for a little bit. And now she's going to make her way back in by trying to crush somebody else, trying to point the finger at somebody else. Girl, you could point the finger all the fuck you want. I still see exactly who you are. You ain't fucking fooling me. You ain't fooling me. That's for sure. Thank you, Hartley. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the super chat. Hold on. Thank you, Ash Key. Well, I've seen some white knighting. That's disturbing. What do you mean, Laura Lee? The charges were dismissed. Yeah, the charges were dismissed incorrectly. Hey, Foxy Bot. Good to see you here, girl. She needs to find another 80s star to befriend. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, but somebody with 30,000 fucking subscribers should be doing a hell of a lot better than any of us. And if you look at her fucking numbers, she's not. So, you know, she needs to have this. She needs to have this community to make money. I just hate seeing, you know, and this is why part of me is getting more, you know, upset with Diane, because Diane has the power in this situation. She has the power to either say, look, I fucked up, all right, or here's the receipts. People that are friends are fighting with each other over this shit, and that's fucked up. This community is becoming more and more divided because of it, and that's fucked up, because you have that power to turn that around, but you're sitting around, I don't know, doing what. I just can't. It blows my mind that you would let this fucking drag on for this long and get this bad and let these people have so much power over you, because I don't know, you could easily shut your fucking channel down and be gone, and just be gone. I just don't understand it. Sarah, with all due respect, she just apologized, but son heard a rumor that Blue Ridge was at MDL for donations. Hold on a second. Listen, all these other people coming out of the fucking woodworks, you know, I watched the girl's video. It was heartbreaking. She made a good point. And, you know, I mean, but why are people are now using this woman to fight? She apologized, but someone heard a rumor that Blue Ridge was at MDL for donations, and that person ran with it before confirming if true. Practice what you preach. I'm with you on that, Laura Lee. I'm with you. I agree. If she did make a mistake, this community would forgive her if she apologized. I agree with that, Betty Blinn. I agree with that 100%. I've found in my fucking personal, you know, experience that when I've just owned the shit, when I've owned my shit, people are way more willing to forgive you when you own your shit. You know, I just don't see the point in joining a fucking hate campaign against somebody. And people are like, it's not a hate campaign. It is. It is. And, you know, you could deny that all you want. Think about where this all started. 7 months ago, by the way. 7 months ago. So if you guys can imagine, I'm fucking tired of hearing about fucking St. Jude's receipts. I'm fucking tired of it. I don't want to hear about St. Jude's or fucking receipts anymore. The poor that, you know, yesterday people are calling and calling and calling and calling. This, you guys are fucking taking up time from people that have like real questions, okay? And are really doing something with the charity over some YouTube bullshit. I mean, why does everybody and their mother need to fucking call St. Jude's right now and bombard this poor charity with all this bullshit? I don't know. Sorry, I don't agree with it. I'm just saying. Completely agree that if she just comes out and explains the truth of it all, she would totally be forgiven. Exactly. Just say what happened. You know, all this bullshit, all this you know, word salad about legal shit. Diane, come on. What legal shit do you have going on right now? Like, really, let's think about this. I really am trying to come up with a reason, but I can't in my head come up with a valid reason or what kind of legal shit's going on right now behind the scenes. I just can't. But, you know, supposedly she has something. I just feel bad for her friends that are trying to have her back, because I could tell that they're growing frustrated themselves. Okay. And I don't know. I guess I'm the only person around here who can have empathy for shitty people or people of not, I don't want to say shitty people, people who have hurt me. I can. might have started one way, but is beyond that now. This is the biggest split I've seen here, and it could so easily be resolved. That is the frustrating part. And Betty, I don't think you're the only. Hey, what up, Badger? I don't think you're the only person that's frustrated. I think we're all frustrated. I'm sick of hearing about this every time I log on to YouTube, but at the same time, it's like a train wreck I can't stop watching. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of just shocked that she's letting this go on for so long. I have to be honest. I am. But I'm not comfortable saying 100%, yeah, Diane's a scammer. Just because I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Or just because we're not friends right now. I'm not comfortable saying that. I'm just not. It's just frustrating for subscribers. You guys are the ones who always get fucking caught in between. You guys are the collateral damage all the time. You guys are the ones who get misled, and I just see people blindly following shit, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind how people just blindly follow shit. It really does. Maybe because I've never been like that. I've always thought for myself. I've always had my own opinions about things, and I've never been afraid to stand up for those opinions. And so when I see other people just going along with shit like that, I can't understand it. I just can't. My twins, hold on. When my twins were in the NICU, I didn't know my own name, and the last place I would be on the fucking internet. I agree with that, Black Eagle, 100%. I voted. I didn't care at first, but I've been shocked that all the new drama I've heard this week makes me wonder. Hold on a second. Makes me wonder. Now just bums me. And I see people changing, fighting because of it. And that's what's upsetting me, Laura Lee, is like people that were good friends are fighting now over this shit. You know, and the lack of responsibility around here just blows my mind too, because everybody has played a part in this, whether you like to admit it or not. We've all played a part in this. We've all gone at each other. We've all been assholes at times. We've all been fucking wrong at times. And why am I the only one that can fucking admit this? Why? I don't understand it. Why am I the only person here that's not a fucking victim? Why? Like, I just don't understand it. I think Blue Ridge said through, though, oh, shit, I gotta fucking scroll up. I keep losing your guys' comments as I'm reading them. Thank you, Adacor. I did, hold on, I want to read 2 comments. So, I think Blue Ridge said through the work something hours, she has to get a break. She uses this as an outlet, and she too just wants it resolved. I agree. I did hear Diane say one thing positive. She said that she realized now that she has gone after some too strongly, and said she was going to try not to do that anymore, make a mobster. And Val, I hope she stands by that. You know, I hope this is a fucking wake up call for her. I hope this humbles her a little bit. I do. You know, last night I didn't listen to the entire stream. Like I said, I was kind of bouncing around, but the part I heard didn't sound like she was humbling herself too much, and I was like a little disappointed, to be honest with you. But you know, maybe it will. Maybe it will. You know, I think it's like every creator goes through this where they're, you know, the center of attention, and everybody's looking at them, and everybody's criticizing them, and it's a really shitty feeling. I've been there. I've been the person who's been having that attention on them and shit like that, and I don't like that type of attention at all. I don't know who does, to be honest with you, but well, I think some people do. I honestly do. I do think some people here enjoy both negative and positive attention. Whatever just gets them attention, period. They like it. MGL. Thank you, Badger. Have fun at work. You know, like, dude, you can't tell me that woman doesn't enjoy the attention that she gets, no matter what way it is. No matter what way it is. I don't enjoy negative attention. I just don't. It's a horrible thing, and I don't like it, and I don't want it on me. Don't want it on me. I just don't see this ending well for many of the people involved. I just don't. I see this turning into a complete shit show. A complete fucking shit show. Because I don't know why people don't seem to learn from their fucking mistakes. They just don't. But I do. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. Hey, Beefergs. You can hear the glee in her voice. She is loving it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. She told everybody to call. See, that's fucked up, man. Why are you harassing this fucking charity? The charity didn't do anything wrong. The charity is just sitting there collecting money. Why the fuck are you wasting their time with this bullshit? People have already said they called. There's no need to be posting phone numbers and chats and having the whole fucking community call. It's ridiculous at this point. They're not going to give you information. They're not going to give you information. Period. End of story. They're not. So I don't know why you're even wasting your fucking time or their time. It's a waste of time. Stop harassing this poor charity. They did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? They did nothing wrong. And just like with any other company, you could call. I've done this before, okay, with Sprint, my phone company. I have called before and gotten 3 different answers from 3 different people. So to me, there's no even point in calling. There's no point. You're fucking harassing people at this point in time. I thought STS told everyone to call and posted the number. Several people posted the number. And I just don't understand that. YouTube is not the judge and jury. The charity has a process to determine these allegations. People can stop with all the noise now and leave it to legal. Listen, that phone call, there was a phone call made to this charity 7 months ago, dude. 7 months ago. So if they haven't done anything yet about it, I don't think, at this point, I don't think they're going to. Just saying. It's not their responsibility for what Diane does. It's not the charity's responsibility for what she does with her money. So why people are harassing them, I don't know. And why people think they're going to get any type of information out of them, I also don't know that. They don't have to give that information out, and they're not going to give that information out. Thank you, Ashkey. They're just not. Leave the fucking charity alone. Stop calling it. You guys are idiots. Anybody who picked up that fucking phone and called it, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. What do you even call and say? I'm embarrassed even trying to explain this place to people in my real life, let alone to a charity. Girl, I'm with you. Hi, yeah, I'm on YouTube and I don't know. And you're getting 100 different answers from 100 different people. So who knows who really called and who didn't call? Dude, just stop. Just fucking stop. Leave it alone. I think at this point in time, people have said what they have to say about this. Leave it the fuck alone now. The truth will always reveal itself. Always. And as usual, the subs are in the middle. Good people on both sides. I agree with that, boss lady. I like people all over the place in every different part of this community. So it bothers me to see now that people feel like once again they have to pick sides. And they're like, oh, I can't go in this chat. This is going to piss somebody off. Nobody should have to feel like that. And I thought we all agreed on that. I thought we all agreed that we don't want to do that to our subscribers anymore. But I don't know. I don't think a call center could ever give figures. Nope, they can't. Fact, you cannot get into info on a private donor. No, you're not going to. She's not a charity organization. She's not a business. She's not a company. She's an individual who claims that she donates monthly or whatever the fuck it is. And you can't get information on that. They're not going to give you that information. Stop asking for refunds from a grieving wife. My God. So she threw some tomatoes. Didn't Diane and others buy for some of the... that's disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting to me. Leave her out of this. Seriously. You have some fucked up fucking shit going on in your that's to me where this shit's just going too far. There's no need to do that to Nikki. What did Nikki do? Nothing. Some people actually believe they could call and verify their $20 super chat. Holy fuck. I don't understand it. I don't. I'm just leaving it alone, man. It's not fucking my battle. It's not my fight. I don't know what to say. Leave Gretchen the fuck alone. I agree with that, Hummingbird. I agree with that. Leave her alone. Come on. Just because you're mad because her opinion is different than yours, leave her alone. Come on. Leave her alone. I don't think that's right. It's coming from a life coach. Make that make sense. Nikki had a negative opinion about her. And this is what she got. F you, Molly. Well, if she wants Nikki's money back, how's this? I want my money back from you, bitch. And I'll give whatever she donated to Nikki, I'll give it to Nikki for my fucking money. How's that? That she gives back to me. When money is donated to you, there should be, hold on a second. And the FBI is not coming. The FBI don't give a shit about this. Give me a fucking break. Take the 100 of the 400 I spent to make your candle. Yeah, there you go. When money is donated to you, there shouldn't be a refund. No, there shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. No. No. People shouldn't be fucking now asking for refunds. You fucking parted ways with that money when you gave it out. How many months ago? That's another thing that's bothering me. Why weren't all these people pissed off about this 7 months ago when it started? Or 6 months ago? Or 5 months ago? Or a year ago for that fucking matter? Why all of a sudden is this a problem now? Why? Someone is asking for that woman's donations. Yeah. Well, this is the same person who wrote on a fucking obituary this week. The most disgusting, classless thing I've probably ever fucking seen in my life. Written on an obituary. That there was no need to put on there. No need. Common denominators are not the ones complaining, Mega Mobster. What do you mean, Mac? Because she didn't thank her personally and shit talked her. Oh, so, okay. So, wow. Dude, again, do we even need to display how much this fucking asshole lacks empathy? I don't think so. Who is so disgusting to ask for refunds from Nikki and her GoFundMe? Holy shit. What about, all right, I just want to know, what makes Nikki different from Barnyard, bitch? What makes Nikki different from that bitch? Really? They're both white knighting for their friends, right? In a sense. And I'm not saying that to be ugly. I'm saying that they're standing up for their fucking friend. So why is it okay that one does it and the other doesn't? That's what I'm talking about around here, man. She thanked everyone publicly. Sorry, a grieving widow doesn't have time to personally reach out to everyone, for fuck's sakes. Well, yeah. I didn't send my thank you cards out for my fucking mom's week because my head was not in the right fucking space. I started writing them out. I got about halfway through. I went to my mom's house to get her address book and realized that my brother took it, and I just said, fuck this. I can't even fucking deal with thank you cards right now. I just can't. I thanked everybody, on Facebook and whatever. And I called the people that I, needed to talk to and thank them. Why did they need a fucking card on top of that? It's not like I sat there just being unappreciative. I was very appreciative. It's just like at that point in time, my head was so fucked up, I couldn't even function. I was lucky I was able to get up and fucking dress myself every day. Oh my God. Unbelievable. This whole thing is gross, and I lost respect for a lot of people. Me too, Ditterbug. Listen, man, I will never sell my fucking soul to the devil. That's one thing I won't do for fucking views and subscribers. I won't do it. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have 30 people in my chat because to me it's quality over quantity. I don't need to fucking have 300 people watching, and whatever. The numbers don't do anything. People don't realize this. People go by the numbers of people in the chats. That it doesn't really mean anything because you could have 100 people that like you and 200 people that hate you watching. So the numbers don't mean shit to me. Person with a huge heart would never ask for a thank you. Everyone has lost someone. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. We need a real YouTube shrink. I'm not selling my fucking soul to the devil. That's for sure. I've seen people, I've seen who they are, and I can't fucking unsee that shit. Once I see something, once you fuck me over, I'm pretty much done with you after that. Pretty much done with you. With a very young husband before Christmas with 2 small kids. Yeah, she gets a pass from me. A huge pass. I mean, come on. Come on. Leave Nikki alone, for fuck's sakes. Fucking asshole. Okay, I was ripped off for $600 for a YouTuber. When I found out my concern was for someone else he was now focused on, as a group, we outed him and kept her safe. No one but us knew what happened. Kept to my opinion to myself when it comes to this whole St. Jude situation, and I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm out when it comes to that situation. I feel the same way, Shannon. I just don't. I don't have a dog in this fight. I've donated to Diane, but I don't care because I looked at it when I got rid of that money, it was gone. You don't know. Here's the other thing I just want to put out here, and keep this in mind, okay? You don't know what's going on in people's personal lives that might be contributing to some of their actions here on YouTube. And I hear people saying that, but I don't see them really practicing that, what they preach, because you don't know what's going on in somebody's personal life. You don't know. I'll say this: desperate times call for desperate measures sometimes. Somebody might find themselves in financial trouble and make a mistake. Does that make them a bad person? No. It just means that they're a person who made a mistake. I mean, I think our society in general does this, where we just persecute people for one thing that they did, and then that thing defines who they are for the rest of their fucking lives. We need to learn how to be a little bit more forgiving with people. Sometimes people just make mistakes, and that's it. And that doesn't mean that they're fucking bad people. It just means that they're people that made bad decisions and made mistakes in their lives. And if you want that same respect from other people, then you have to give it out and be understanding. I've made mistakes on here, I've made lots of mistakes, but I also try to be fair to people, even if they've made mistakes. I'm very new to this community. Well, chatting anyway, took pride in helping out a stranger during Christmas. It hurts to watch all these friendships ending. We are all human. Either way that this goes, it's not going to change my life. It's not going to fucking affect me. And that's what a lot of people aren't seeing here. This isn't going to affect you personally. If you gave Diane money, that money's gone either way. You can't get that money back now. So I don't know why people are even trying. To be honest with you, I think it's a little tacky to be asking for fucking refunds at this point. But that's just me. You donated it, okay? Or super chatted it. It's gone. Just count it as a loss. You guys don't think I've given money to people that I regret giving money to? Sure as fuck do. Sure as fuck do. But what are you going to do? I'm not asking people for that money back. It is what it is. I spent it, and it is what it is. And I've just learned from it. Next time, don't be so stupid with your money, Leanna. And unfortunately, I've held back with certain people now, and it definitely has changed me. Oh, and I want to correct another thing, is I keep hearing a certain individual bragging about how they're not monetized. Some of these people, dude, you can't be monetized, okay? Some of these people that sit there and they fucking toot their horns about how morally superior they are because they're not monetized because they choose not to be. They can't be monetized even if they want, even if they wanted to be. And I'll just leave it at that. You don't know your own name. I get that, MM. What do you mean, Black Eagle? I would never ask for a refund on a tip. It's called a tip for a reason. Agree. I agree. Oh, wow. Kim's birthday was the day that Gretchen's husband passed. Yeah, that's another thing that got completely lost in this whole shit show. Somebody from our community passed away. Does anybody give a shit? Nope. Yeah, beefers. What was said in that obituary was disgusting. It was like something to the effect of, I shouldn't have dragged you on all those lives. Sorry about that. Like, so cold, so unnecessary. There was no reason. I'm thinking of how that could have been worded differently if even needed to be said at all. But like, I would have been like, I know we had our troubles in the past and, whatever. And I apologize. And I'm sorry to the family because that's really what this is for. This fucking little spot here underneath an obituary is for a family. It's not for the person who passed away because they're not here to read it. It's for the person, the family. It's to comfort the family. There's no need to write that. It's disgusting. It's just fucking disgusting. Fucking no class. But what do I expect anything else? Nope. Don't expect anything less from this person. Several people sent me that, and I was just in shock. But not really, actually. I wasn't in shock at all. We don't care, says her words hold no validity here. Nope. I won't be promoting her fucking channel, that's for sure. Selfish as hell. That's disgusting. You know what? You might feel guilty about what you did, but that's between you and God. There's no need to fucking upset her family even more. That's just like, to me, a slap in the fucking face, really. A last slap in the face. After all the shit you did to this person, you needed to slap her and fucking spit on her in death too. You're disgusting, you fucking pig. You nasty fucking pig. I can't even remember everyone I've donated to because I don't keep track like that. If I felt compelled in the moment to give, I did. And I agree with that 100%. 100%. That money's gone. That money's gone. It is. I spent it and that's it. And I don't care. I don't care. It's so funny because all these people are trying to act like they care about the subscribers in the community. But do you really? Do you really care? Because causing all this fucking animosity between people, that's not caring about the subscribers, in my opinion. Just saying. Yeah. Be first. Oh, shit. Yep. She found a great end to come back. If you were so mad at Diane for doing that to you, why were you friends with her after that? That's why I don't buy this shit. I don't buy it, man. And I'm like, I can't believe people are fucking buying into this shit. I just can't. I'm fucking shocked. Some of the people I see in there, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking stupid? Like, or have you lost your goddamn mind? Have you lost your goddamn fucking mind? I really don't get why you can't put a button on a live chat and I'm not giving a YouTuber charity donation. FoxyBot, yeah, I don't understand that either. You could put the link in the chat. I mean, that's one way to help St. Jude's, putting a link in the chat, which, by the way, I haven't seen any of these people that claim they give a shit about this doing that. I haven't seen any of them doing that, actually trying to help the charity. No, instead they're like, here's the phone number, harass the charity for Diane's stuff. It's like, okay. But I haven't seen anybody, posting the link to St. Jude's in the chat. Not one person. did you see my last comment that MGL is saying you were asking for a refund from her? Thought you would want to know that. No, Peekaboo, I told her, since she has such a big fucking mouth, I said, why don't you give me a refund then? If she's complaining that I spent all this money, right? She puts a number figure down. Well, bitch, if you're so upset about it, give me my money back. That's all I said. And then now that she's asking Nikki for it back, now I am fucking asking for it back. Give me my money back, bitch. Oh no, I actually told her to enjoy it and go fucking get her face fixed, but I don't think it's quite enough money. You posted the link to St. Jude's. That's good. I mean, really, at the end of the day, thanks for posting that, Zero Filter Jules, because I got to say something. So somebody sends me a clip the other day, well, a timestamp really, of Jasmina live on her channel talking, well, not live. I think it was an upload. Doesn't matter. That woman's insane. And she's talking about St. Jude's thing with Diane, of course, because that's her whole existence here. Think of the amount of time these people are spending on this shit too. I just got to point that out. What are you getting out of this? That you're spending so much time on it. But that's besides the point. So she's talking about Diane's Amazon page, okay? First of all, dude, she drags my name into it because I asked for Diane to help me with something. So she drags my name into it. And I couldn't for the life of me understand what she was talking about. Then I finally listened to it and I was like, okay, there's no conspiracy here. I had signed up for Amazon and then Diane did. Okay. Diane was sharing her link. I was sharing a link and it was bringing people to Amazon, just like regular Amazon. So I asked Diane, where do I get my link or whatever it was? Or how do I shorten the link or some shit like that? And she told me, and that's about as far as it went. And she's like, oh, MGL's, yeah, Molly Gas lately. That's perfect. She's like, there was some type of like conspiracy there. And I'm like, she was bothering me and hounding me about Diane's Amazon page. First of all, I don't fucking know how much money Diane made. I don't care how much Diane made. It's not my fucking business. It's not my problem. And probably not that much if I had to guess, because I think the most I've ever fucking made was like $16. So like, whatever, it's $16 more than I had the day before. But, is that really worth pursuing that like $16 over whatever? I mean, so when I didn't understand what she was saying to me in these emails, I asked Jasmina, like, I'm not understanding what you're trying to get at here. Then she started getting nasty with me. Oh, what's the matter? Cat got your tongue? She got mad at me because I called her girl. She got fucking mad at me because I called her girl. I was like, girl, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. That's not even what I said. I didn't say it. And she got all like touchy with me in the email because I said girl. I'm like, I call everybody girl. Like, that's just a figure of speech. I don't know what your problem is. She started coming down on me, and that's what she did to everybody. Any creator that she reached out to, if they didn't want to join her fucking crusade and do her fucking legwork and her homework for her, then she got mad at them. And then she started either getting nasty with them or threatening them. So why the fuck are we backing this woman up? Sorry, I'm not. I would have hoped that for $900 they would have gotten more. Amazon is greedy. Yeah, Amazon's greedy. YouTube's greedy. I mean, they take a lot. They take a pretty good chunk of change from you. I mean, I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck? Yeah, she's making herself sound out there. And I left her a comment. I don't even know if she fucking wrote back to me, but I was like, Jasmina, I will show the emails if you want me to. I got no problem doing that. I always fucking show receipts. Most charities now allow you to set up your fundraising page on their site. Third-party fundraisers like Diane's generate most of their donations. Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. I mean, I hope to God, I really want to hope that Diane wouldn't fucking do this. I really want to hope that, just for the sake of sick children, the people in this community that might have got ripped off. I don't want to, nobody wants to see that happen. Nobody. And as much as Diane and me have had fights in the last, year, I don't want to fucking see Diane go down like that. I don't. And, I maybe because I'm just not a fucking hateful person. I don't want to see her fucking going down like that. That's a really fucking shitty way to go out. You know, I mean, but it is what it is. I can't change it. And it's not my problem at the end of the day. At this point, I think it's best to leave Jasmina alone. She needs a long break. I don't know why this woman is so hell bent on this whole thing. I really don't. I would love to know why. I just don't get it. I mean, she would write me these fucking rambly, weird emails. They didn't make any sense. I would try to clarify things, and then she would get aggravated with me. And, I mean, I want to say there's like no language barrier there, but maybe there is. I don't know. I just couldn't understand what her whole point was. And, at the end of the day, it's not my problem. I never gave Diane money on her Amazon page. Why should I care where her Amazon money is going? It's not my business. Like, it's just not. She just wants to be right. Well, Sarah, that's like a lot of people around here. They just want to be right. They just want to be right. And that's really what it comes down to. And they just want to be victims too. That's like the victim shit is starting to get old for me. It really is with some people. You're not a fucking victim if you contributed to something. If you're not contributing to something, if you're not harassing somebody, then you're a victim. If you're not talking about them at all, that's why I'm laughing when people are bringing up like slander suits. Dude, nobody on here would have a fucking slander suit. You'd get left right out of the fucking court. Nobody on here, nobody could have a slander suit on here. Any of us, because we've all talked shit about each other. So how the fuck could one person claim slander when they're busy talking shit? Doesn't work like that. Thank you, Spooky. I appreciate that. Ben, what the hell is your picture? Hold on a second. So none of us are gonna get slander suits going. So why even waste your money? Honestly, it's a waste of money. We all shit. All right. What the fuck? I just totally dropped my computer. Stalking tendency is stay away. She legit found every creator's email, any relation to Diane and Wendy. It's obviously a personal issue. It absolutely is a personal issue. Abso-fucking-lutely. Mercedes girl, it's wrong to wish bad on people. I 100% agree with you. Daily Poppins, miss you, MM. Had a lot going on in real life. YouTube is the last place. I'm sorry, Daily Poppins. I need to be much love to you in chat. Well, Daily, whatever's going on, I'm praying for you and I hope it gets better. I also made a comment on her video. She said 2 days before Christmas, she had no Google and YouTube. So I said, first world problems. Yeah, right, Melanie? Your biggest problem is having no YouTube. Yeah. First world problems is right. For real. There's so much more worse going on in the world right now. There really is. Daily Poppins, I'm so sorry that you're having a hard time right now in real life. And see, that should put things into perspective for people, but it never does. How's she on YouTube with no YouTube? I don't understand why she's so worried about her channel. If we're talking about Jasmina, why is she so worried about her channel being whatever taken down, which I don't know how it was. I personally think she deleted it herself, but that's just my opinion. Because how do you get a channel taken down when there's no content on it? That doesn't even make any sense. Someone needs Jesus because God doesn't answer prayers to hurt people. I don't know. I don't wish bad on people. I mean, I try not to. I really do. Especially when, like, all right, what was their, worst sin against you? I'm not wishing bad. That just invites bad karma into your life. And I just don't think that's a smart thing to do. I don't know, Sarah. She's still on YouTube, so what's the problem? I don't know. I'm crafting so Chad is gonna wait for me. Make a master bust out the cricket. Yeah, really, I need to. I need to start making some stuff. I'm just over this shit, man, and I don't even know where this is gonna go, how it's gonna go, but I have predictions that this is going to not end well for many people involved. That's all I could say. Because at the end of the day, you can't change people. You just can't. And the fact that anybody thinks that they're going to change anybody around here, especially somebody on YouTube, you're fucking wasting your time. You're not changing people. If people can't humble themselves, then you just shouldn't watch them, period. If you don't like what they do, ignore them. I'm a firm believer in you get what you put out. Me too, B-Fergs. Me too. Melissa, flat out, praise to God that people will get their karma. That's what they get coming to them. Leave God out of that. Go have your buddy chant or kill a chicken with her voodoo. Oh shit, girl. That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, she prays to God for karma. God doesn't do karma, so I don't know why you would even ask him for that. She's so fucking stupid with that shit. Just like she's like, I prayed for Makeup Monster's karma. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Nothing that bitch tried to do to me fucking worked. So, bang, bang, I hate watching is for the birds. Hate watching is for the birds. I agree with that. Thank you all. Aw, Daily Poppins. I'm sorry, girl. Dude, this shit's just getting old. It's just getting old. I don't know how people aren't sick of it. I'm like, the thought of going back into fighting back and forth with people over other people's shit to me is the most unappealing thing I could think of. It really is. It's the most unappealing decision I could even think of. I'm like, nope, sorry. I'll sit over here. You guys could rip each other's fucking faces off and I'll be over here. Let me know when it's done. Let me know when it's over and I could come out of my fucking bomb shelter. Oh, shit. Oh, spooky. That sucks. Disgusting garbage human. Yeah, remember that garbage people? Girl, you need to take a fucking hard look in that mirror. Hard look in that mirror. It's very old. It is, Ben. It certainly is. It's getting really old really quickly. And I'll be over here. I'll be over here. Thanks. Have a nice one. Have a nice one. And when you get into some shit, I'll be here to say, told you that was going to happen. You don't fucking align yourself with shitbags. Don't align yourself with shitbags. That's one thing I fucking don't do. And I refuse to do. Yep, peekaboo. So I'm going to sit back from over here and just observe. You guys could all tear each other's fucking faces off. I'll be over here. Hold on. Let me find Val's last comment. Scrolling. I don't believe in karma. I do believe in logical consequences for behavior, and I pray for justice. That makes sense, Val. That makes sense. I believe in karma. I believe that you get back what you put in. But even that, she's so dumb that she doesn't really even understand how karma works or what it is, because karma is a concept of you put out something and then it comes back around to you. So if you're shitty to people, somebody's going to be shitty to you. Something shitty might happen to you. That's karma. You don't wish it on people. That's not how it works. You can't will karma to happen. It just happens. Because most of the time when you're shitty, it will blow up in your face eventually. That's just how it works. Just ask the magic 8-ball. Concentrate and ask again. That's funny. You get what you put out. That's karma. Exactly. So when you're shitty to people, guess what? You get shit right back to you. I will say it's not fair to new subs not knowing any backstory. Many creators will suffer. Well, Ash, and it is not fair because people are being misled again and pointed into certain directions when they don't know the backstory. Now, that girl and that was one of the things I listened to, that Sunflower Bee girl. I listened to one of her videos the other day, and she was saying that it doesn't matter. And I'm like, no, 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 no. It absolutely does matter. Because she's like, well, it doesn't matter what this person did in their past. Doesn't matter. And I'm thinking, no, it actually does matter. I don't know. It matters to me personally, because I believe people could fool other people. So, and brainwash other people. So to me, it does matter. When people are trying to you don't make yourself look good by putting other people down. That's not how you get people to like you. That's not how you win over people and influence people, by stepping on other people. I mean, at least that's how I feel personally. That's not how you get people to like you. So, but when you're shitty and you're just trying to make somebody else look more shitty so that you don't look as shitty, it does matter. It does matter to me. Sorry. I'm not joining anybody's crusade, because again, I'm only going to join on to something if it's being done for the right reasons. This isn't being done for the right reasons. These people are not doing this because they give a shit about kids or subscribers or anything like that. This is purely their own selfish motives. And that's why people are going after it. And that's why I don't feel comfortable getting involved in it, because it's not my fucking battle. It's not my fucking fight. And I'm not following people who just want revenge. I'm just not doing it. Sorry, just not. Thank you, Ash Key. Oh, wait, did I miss a super chat? Hold on. Spooky, thank you. You know what I'm saying? The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. That's 100% there, B-Fergs. If you've been shitty in the past, chances are you'll be shitty again sometime in the future. And I'm not saying people can't change, because people can. They can. But the older you get, the more of a tendency you have to be set in your ways. And I don't know. I don't know if some people can change, especially when they're a fucking narcissist. Context makes a huge difference to what you understand about a situation. Absolutely does. It's a vendetta regardless of the truth of the matter. Well, everybody keeps changing their reasoning of why they're doing this. It's like, well, it started off as this, and then it's this, and now it's this, and now it's this. Why, if there was a real solid reason why you were doing this, then you wouldn't have to keep changing your fucking story 100 times. Just saying. You wouldn't. It's because this person said this and that person said this. Like, to me, it does matter. Sorry, it does matter. Bringing something to light is one thing, but I don't want to join a crusade of people who do shitty things to other people. Look at Corey doxing fucking the shit out of people, not even caring, and then fucking denying it. Fuck that. I'm not fucking joining her fucking crusade. Fuck that shit. Harassing people behind the scenes. I'm not fucking joining that bitch's crusade just because she doesn't like somebody. I'm not aligning myself with her. She showed me who she is. I don't need to see anymore. I'm good. I'm good on her. Why do we have to pick a side? That's what I don't understand. And I know people feel forced. You don't have to pick a side. You could stand in the middle and be like, you know what? I don't fucking like any of these motherfuckers. That's where I'm standing right now. Hold on a second. Let me scroll up there. I think Sapphire B meant the subject of being transparent is what matters. I told her to stay with logic, not take sides. The subject of being transparent is what matters. Yeah. Well, I listened to her video and maybe I misinterpreted it. I don't know. But I felt like she was basically saying that it shouldn't matter who's exposing something. And, if it's shitty, and we should, care about it. And okay, I could kind of agree with that. But, it does matter to me, because I'm not going to just align myself with somebody just because we share a dislike for a person. I've never done that here, and I never will. It's just not who I am. I'm going to stand in my own fucking lane and be like, hey, you know what? I don't like these people, and I don't like these people. So I'm just going to stay here where, it is what it is. You don't have to fucking pick a side. People need to understand that. You don't have to pick a side. Don't let anybody force you into picking a side, because you don't have to. It's people. Again, I feel like the subscribers get put in this position all the time to take on our fights with each other, and they shouldn't have to do that. They shouldn't have to do that. And I'm trying to avoid that, like, because I realized how uncomfortable it was making people, and because they told me, so why am I going to go backwards and put people back in that position? I'm not doing that to people again. I can't. I'm not picking sides. I like who I like. I can disagree with their opinion. It's still like them. One person I'll never agree with or like is MGL ever. I agree with that, Shannon. I didn't like that woman for a reason. From day one, I seen her just nothing but negativity and shitty behavior from that woman. So I just can't. She could put on a little act for a little fucking period of time, but for the most part, I see who she is for real. And I'm not gonna be ever aligning myself with that bitch. The dislike is only hurting the kids. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Foxy Buff. Love the Maya Angelou quote, I got my own back. That's how I feel, Beefords. That's exactly how I feel. I got my own back. I don't need to. I came here by myself and I'll stand by myself. I don't need to have anybody back me. I've always been able to stand up on my own 2 feet. Lessons learned, though she was an outrageous, misunderstood personality, and then she showed her ass. And Sarah, you gave her probably more chances than anybody has. I mean, just look at how she treated people that she was friends with. Look at how she's drugged these fucking poor people through the mud. I can't do that. I can't even with a good conscience do that just because of the people that I'm friends with that she's hurt. Let alone what she's done to me. I just can't. There's people that I feel like that she's done so much damage to that I would never feel right just because of those people alone. I prefer to tip versus joining memberships. That's how people get targeted, which is sad. Well, that's another thing. When a creator makes a decision, people go after their mods, people go after their subscribers, and that's fucked up, man. Why are you putting your subscribers in a position like that? And I've done it too, and it fucking bit me in the ass. You could also want a receipt. You could also want receipts without aligning with creators screaming the loudest. I agree with that too, boss lady. You could want receipts. I don't personally want them. The only reason I want Diane to show receipts is to shut these people the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's selfish. So I mean, really, that's the only reason I want her to show receipts is to shut these fucking assholes up. This way they could go back into their holes and find something else to bitch about. Because guess what? They will. They will. If it's not Diane, they're gonna find something else to bitch about. Guarantee that. Guarantee that. There's gonna be some type of crusade. Do you guys notice that when I started ignoring, and I guess Laura started ignoring certain people, their focus shifted over to Diane? So it's like we didn't even have to do anything. They did it. They did it on their own. Some of these creators have created the idea of sides because they want subs to white knighting for them, in my opinion. I agree. I don't need anybody white knighting for me anywhere. Please don't. Please don't. I'm just being me over here. That's it. I can't believe I bought a TV that doesn't have a stand. Oh shit, why wouldn't it have a stand? That's crazy. I have an extra one, Zero Filter Jules. I wish you lived close. I'd give it to you because it's taking up space in my freaking closet and I don't need it. It's never gonna do anything for me. I don't know how many of you people. I'm just passing through, sending love and laughter and all that good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, yeah, exactly, Michelle. Ignoring them makes them move along. And that's the only reason that this focus is being put on, the people that it is. And I don't need revenge that badly. Like, I don't. I feel like people like that will eventually get what they deserve. If they shit all over people, eventually it's gonna come back to them. I said once on YouTube, I don't care if 20,000 of you hate me when I get a threat over dumbass and incorrect when I got a threat over their dumbass and incorrect accusations. LOL, I meant it. That's right, Foxy Bot. TV never comes withstands anymore. Oh, really? I thought they did. I bought 2 that recently that came with them. Revenge is way overrated. It is. It might feel good in the moment, but I just ordered 600. If you're not doing it for the right reason, like, people could look at like, all right, my series, I'm getting revenge on my family, but it really wasn't. And I knew if I didn't go into it doing it with the right reasons to try to help people and like send a message out there, then it wasn't even going to be worth me doing it. If I was just going to do a series just to drag my family, then why even bother? Why even bother? People have to get something out of it. They have to get something out of it, whether it helped them or whatever, because just purely hating is not going to do anything for anybody. And yeah, it might make me feel better, but I felt like, I have to do this in a way where it's going to fucking educate people and help them in some way. Otherwise, there's no point of me doing this strictly to fucking just be, hateful and get my anger out. That's not helping really in the long run, but me helping other people. And I know I did because I could prove it in my emails, of the people that I've helped with my series just by talking about these kinds of things because people don't typically talk about them. That made it all worth it in the end because just doing it, my family actually, funny enough, a few people in my family did reach out to me and they were like, well, what do you care what a bunch of strangers, think? And these people, they were hating on the people that were following it. But I was like, you guys are fucking angry because unfortunately, you're only angry about your own behavior, but at the end of the day, I'm helping people, and that makes me feel good. I'm helping other people, So why are you getting mad at those people? And why don't they matter to you? I think they got annoyed that it was helping other people. Well, sorry. Sorry I'm helping other people. Here's came out of hiding. If certain subs can see that some creators came out of hiding, going live, dragging the situation, shame on them. It shows who they truly are. That's true. There's some truth there. In a lot of ways, there's going to be an ultimate showdown, and folks can't wait. I, on the other hand, just can't wait for the whole thing to be over with. If that means there needs to be a showdown, so be it. I agree with that. In French, there is a saying, if you spit up, it will fall on your nose. I have a similar relationship with my brother as you. It helped me listening to you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. Like, people go through these things in life. If I'm not helping people in some way, then there's no purpose of me doing this. So I have to present this in a way where it's going to like help people. Otherwise, it's just fucking pointless. And then I'm just doing it for hatred. And it made me feel good to help other people, and connect with other people. So you really need to fucking look at your motives when you're trying to expose something and talk about something. These people don't realize that they're like, oh, everybody's suffering from not getting super chats, but you exposing this isn't helping the situation with super chats. It's making people more and more and more cautious about who they give money to. It's not helping the situation. Just be careful with your money. And just know that when you give money out on here, you're giving it and just kiss it goodbye because you're not getting it back. You're just not. It's the pandemic. I know, Beefers. I said that the other day. I truly believe that. Listen, super chat slowed down around the same time the memberships came around, and that was during the pandemic. And so to me, there's several reasons why people aren't super chatting as much, and that's one of them. And January is always a slow month on YouTube because people are trying to recover from Christmas. So that's another reason. All the statistics and analytics are there for us. That's all we have to do is go back and look at it, and it's all right there. YouTube does a wonderful job of keeping track of that. So But honestly, yeah, since memberships started, I noticed super chat slowed down. And since the pandemic, people are being tight with their money. A lot of people still aren't back at work, so they're being tight with money, and it is what it is. Sarah, yeah, I don't know why nobody's I don't know why nobody's questioning that. Again, sometimes you have to look at the people who are pointing the finger the most. Well, why are you pointing the finger so hard? And you're 100% right, Sarah. That is 100% true. She said she was given 50% to St. Jude's. That stopped after people were making it rain for her. That's the truth. I totally 100% agree with that. I also figured out my kids have celiac disease from listening to other YouTubers. Get out of here. That's crazy. I remember. I think a lot of us remember that. I think a lot of people remember. What happened, B Fergs? Your car got fucked up? Shit. I think a lot of people remember that, Sarah. She did say that. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm donating all my super chats." No, you're not, bitch. No, you're not. Where's the proof of that? Why don't you fucking cough up those fucking receipts before you start asking other people for receipts? Oh, and people were like the other day, why should Diane get receipts? Because if somebody's asking for their fucking money back, I mean, it's only fair that she knows how much they gave. I mean, why should she give money back? If they're asking for it back, she needs to know how much they gave her. I mean, that's not rocket science there. I think it's only fair. And why should she go looking for it? If you're the one asking for your fucking money back, that's like going to the store and telling the store, "Well, you find my fucking receipt." Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to the store with a receipt. If you're the person who's returning an item and you want the money back for it, then you need to provide the store with the receipt. I mean, that's only fair so that they know that you're not lying, A, and that you really did spend the money there. I mean, come on. Yep, $1,000 super chats are coming in, causing a donor change. Stopped at the proclamation that she donates 50%. I totally remember that, Sarah. 100% remember that. That was like in the very, 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 very beginning. And I doubted that it was even happening to begin with. And she's so fucking charitable. Just because she donated this month, does that mean she donated the last 25 fucking months? No. I just can't. I cannot believe that people still take that bitch seriously. It just blows my fucking mind. But you know what? That's one thing I've learned on YouTube. There's wherever there's an asshole, there's gonna be a bunch of assholes following them. That's just how it goes on here. Hate to say that, but it's the truth. There's always gonna be people that are fooled. It's just how it is. So you can't help that from happening. Really, you can't. Has fallen back on the link is on my community page. Prior to that, she proclaimed 50% until those fat super chats. I agree. What, girl? Oh shit. Chew through the fucking wires? Why would a squirrel want to do that? That's crazy. Was he trapped in there or some shit? In your garage? Holy shit. Also, it's January. No one has lots of money after Christmas. Yep, that's Melanie. That's exactly what happens. That happens to every YouTube creator. It's not just us. And this fucking bitch told Laura the other day that she made $2,000 off this video. Well, it was funny. I swear to God, we're being watched and listened to because the other day, what was it, 2 days ago, that video that she claimed that she was making $2,000 off of popped up in my suggested, and I'm like, holy shit. And I look at the views, there was 1,200 views on it. So you tell me how the fuck you made $2,000 off of that. And it was a live stream. So just in case you guys don't know this, live streams like right off the top will get 1,000 views. Depending on how many people you have in your chat. So like, how did you make $2,000 off of that? Girl, bye. The least money that any creator makes, or in this, I can't imagine that it works differently unless you have a video that has like 100,000 views or more on it. You do not make money from ad revenue. That's not where your money is made as a YouTuber. So, um, anybody that's claiming that they're making money, that much money from ad revenue, I gotta question that shit. Sorry, just do. Holy shit. The squirrels were chewing the wires. Things are always tight in January. Exactly, Anita. That's why tax returns are given to stimulate the economy and keep it going. I'm very irrelevant. Listen, Ash, you don't want to make yourself relevant in this community. You just don't. Honestly, I would warn against it. You don't want to make yourself relevant in this community because you know what it does? It just opens you up to fucking criticism from everybody. It really does. Proceed with caution. I wouldn't want to be relevant here. Wherever God wants him, he'll go. That is so crazy. Oh, they have a soy wrapping? What the fuck? Holy shit. I've never, damn, Beefers, you must have a pretty hungry squirrels in your neck of the woods. Is there not enough acorns around or something? What the fuck? Yeah, people donate more around March and April. Listen, I'm not depending on my super chat. So, to me, it is what it is. Like, it's any business is going to be slow during certain times of the year, and that's just life. Um, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Best way is to fly under the radar. Yeah, Michelle, if I could go back, I would, but I can't. Well, no, I wouldn't say that I would because I learned a lot of lessons. I did. I learned a lot of lessons and um I feel like I've tried to grow from the lessons I've learned on here. Some of the things that I did that I would never go back and do. One of the things I would never do is join a fucking hate train again, just to fucking be an asshole. A lot of big creators don't even put out content for the month of January because it's slow income on YouTube. That's true. Squirrels are tree rats. They are. That's for sure. I have COPD, so isolating. Aw. You just kind of want to stay low key, I guess. I'm just done fighting with people, man. I don't enjoy it. I don't find any. I don't get anything out of it. And I don't want it. I just don't want it in my life, man. I fought enough in my life. I don't need to fight with people anymore. I just don't. Hey, Lisa. That's all right, Lisa. I'm ending this in a few minutes anyways. My laptop's about to die and my husband's home from work today. He came, scared the shit out of me. I was standing in the kitchen and I was gonna actually start the live. All of a sudden, like I heard my front door open, and obviously, like I'm not expecting that, so I fucking jumped. I was like, "Holy shit!" Because he didn't even call me. He just fucking came home. Because I don't know, it was frozen. They couldn't work, so they shut the job site down. So they're under a blanket of snow. It blows my mind how many coyotes are in New York right around Foxy Bat. That blows my mind because I've never seen a coyote in my life, but that's because of where I live. I live on Long Island. It's exhausting listening to fighting all the time. It is, Beefbergs. It is. It gets my like blood pressure up. I noticed that. Like listening to people like angry and screaming and fighting all the time, like that does not do anything good for your fucking blood pressure. Yeah, Mercedes girl, we got about 12 inches. Holy shit, Ems, the snow is up to my chest. All right, I'll stop complaining. We got like a dusting compared to you. I mean, we always like tend to get less than the rest of New York for some reason. Like Connecticut will get like 2 feet and we'll get like a foot. Yeah, but I've never seen a coyote in my life ever. Oh, I don't have my phone. Oh, yes, I do. Let me see. As you got the snow we usually got. Yeah, this is the first year we've gotten like big snowstorms in a while here because we haven't had them in like 2 years. Hold on, let me see. we go. My computer's muting itself. Ems, that's crazy. It's like up to her. She has like a kind of like a picket fence, and the snow is literally up to the top of the fence. That's fucking insane. Insane. Oh my God. Yeah, tons of ads. I know. She puts like a million ads on her videos. Maybe that, I don't know. You make money. People like have this misconception of how AdSense works. You make money on AdSense when people actually click on the ads. Not by just watching, simply watching. 'Cause people tend to think, oh, they have, you're doing this for views. The views don't mean shit if people ain't fucking clicking on your ads. Yeah, and that's fucking crazy though, man. Holy shit, it's like whiteout. The only time I ever remember being like that was a couple of years ago. Like the snow was coming down so goddamn fast that cars were just getting stuck in the middle of the like Long Island Expressway. It was crazy. I never seen anything like that in my life ever. I know there was like another storm like that at some point in time, but it was long before I was born. Me too, Melody. I don't know how people even deal with the ads. I hate the ads. I have premium too. I can't live without it. I really can't. Anyway, all right. It's 12 o'clock. I think I need to get on with my life here and get on with my day. I just popped in just to talk bullshit. And, I'll be back, of course. I got some ideas in the works, so I'll let you guys know them next time. I'm live for members. I got some ideas for members, but I'll let you guys know about that next time because I gotta kind of work some shit out in my head. And I think that's about it. I just wanna stay in, I'll be over here. Like my title says, I'll be over here if you need me. I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna be here. I just don't want to be involved in all this bullshit. I don't know. It's just not worth it to me anymore. So I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for everybody that super chatted. I really appreciate it. And we'll do something. We'll figure out some kind of thank you, Pugs. Maybe we'll do a giveaway soon or something like that. And we'll get back to doing like normal shit that's fun on here. And I think that's pretty much it. Yes, thank you. Staying above the fray. And remember, if you guys don't have a home, you could always come here. You guys are always welcome here. All opinions are welcome. All sides are welcome. My chat is a, safe place, I guess, so to speak. So, Diane, I just have one message to you. Think about what you're doing and hopefully you clear this shit up soon so we don't have to hear about it anymore. So with that said, I'm out of here. I'm going to go finish building my closet actually because I haven't finished it yet. So I'll see you guys, sometime soon. I'll be back. And you guys all have a great day and stay safe. Exactly, B Fergs, the neutral zone. All right, I'll see you guys next time.